Here's how you turn something like this into this on a budget. I wanted to build a desk setup that is clean, functional, and of course looks good. But I have 3 challenges. This needs to be budget friendly because this is what Deskello is all about. So if you're waiting for standing desks, mainstream gadgets, or expensive tech, sorry, this is not the right video. The only extra room has a bunker bed and a wardrobe, leaving me with only 1 meter or 3 feet of width to work with. I'd love to work with that view, but I cannot afford to be distracted all the time by my little ones. This is a leased apartment, and according to our contract, I cannot move things around or drill into walls. If any of these challenges sound familiar, here's how you can turn this into this. I first took some measurements and found out that I can fit an Ikea Linnmon Adils, which retails new for $55 and will probably last 100 years. I'm a strong believer that more screen real estate means more productivity. So I opted for this huge 48 inches LG C1 OLED. I know you're gonna roast me in the comments saying that you should never buy a used OLED. So go ahead, roast me. And while you're at it, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Having such a huge screen allows me to have everything that I need in front of me, including my second brain, my music, my email, business stuff, and social media. This is also fantastic as I can just do this, sit back, and enjoy immersive 4K gaming. So it's a kind of a productivity/gaming TV, I guess. It took me 2-3 days for my eyes to adjust and get comfortable with working in front of a huge TV. It also has a built-in mode called Expert, specifically for dark areas. That helped me a lot with reducing eye strain. And to completely eliminate my eye strain, I got some cheap LED strips from Amazon and placed them behind the TV to create what's called bias lighting. Bias lighting gives your eyes a more neutral point for colors and contrast in a dark room, raising the average ambient light in the room and reducing the strain on your eyes, which means you can work for longer without the negative side effects. I also placed another LED strip behind and under the desk, and honestly, it looks awesome, right? And to provide some light for my desk, I chose the Xiaomi screen light bar instead of the mainstream expensive BenQ screen bar headlamp, because it does almost the same thing but for 1/3 of the price. Wow. It comes with a wireless control knob that you can use to turn it on and off, control the brightness and warmness of the light. It's very functional, looks sleek and minimal, and it's quite affordable. That's a plus on my book. For the chair, I went with Ikea Matchspel for its price and ergonomics. I personally think it's a great value for a sub-300 gaming/office chair. It provides a nice but not too harsh lumbar support. You can adjust the height of the chair, neck, height and angle, armrests, height and position to sit really comfy no matter your size. The mesh is durable and breathable to keep your back cool for long sessions. The backrest is comfortable, flexible, and follows your body movement so you won't feel stiff after long hours of work. Powering this setup is a 14 inches M2 MacBook Pro with basic specs. In my opinion, this is an absolute beast, and I do everything on it. It never says no or slows down. So unless you're a hardcore software developer or use some really heavy software, don't waste your money on a bigger RAM or a processor upgrade. You can get a certified refurbished like new M2 MacBook Pro directly from Apple for around $1,600. And because I don't need any extra screen space, I'm using a UGREEN vertical laptop stand. It matches the color of the MacBook Pro and can easily be adjusted to fit any laptop. It also comes with rubber strips so it doesn't scratch the surface of the device. And to keep my cables from falling every time I take away my laptop, I'm using a sticky cable holder that I got off of Amazon. For the peripherals, I went for a budget keyboard and mouse combo from Rapoo. It has multi-mode connectivity via Bluetooth 3.0, 4.0, and 2.4 GHz wireless connection. They also work with or without a dongle and is compatible with both Windows and Mac. I know, no fancy or mechanical keyboards for that setup, as I wanted to keep it budget friendly in this video. So it would be so kind if you support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel. To provide support for my wrists and keep my hands in a natural position while typing, I'm of course using our very own keyboard ErgoCombo. We just launched this product 3 months ago and it's already the top selling keyboard stand in the US, with more than 11,000 ErgoCombos sold so far. You see, it positions the keyboard at the perfect natural angle, preventing wrist strain, and it provides firm yet cozy support for my wrists. It even fits all keyboard sizes, so you don't need to worry about it not fitting yours. This looks and feels awesome. If you're in the US, you can get yours on Amazon or our website. Both links are in the description below. I also got a matching desk mat in black and white to create a nice contrast with the white desk. And to charge my iPhone, watch, and AirPods, I decided to invest in this Belkin MagSafe 3-in-1 wireless charging stand. To be honest, there are tons of other options on Amazon, but I didn't want to risk damaging my device's battery. It's also the easiest to use and the best looking, and it offers the fastest possible wireless charging speeds. For what's under the desk, I got these stackable tables from a local shop that exactly fit my PS5, while still having space on the top for the controllers and headphone. The desk setup was coming along nicely, but it felt a bit bland and lifeless. So I got this huge fake tree and placed it on the right of the desk. I got some cheap hanging vine leaves from Amazon to cover the bed while keeping it usable. I also got an abstract art set and used double-faced tape to stick it to the wall, as drilling is not allowed. This setup alone increased my productivity by 1000%, but still, sometimes for reasons out of our control, we feel tired or sleepy when we need to work. So in the next video, I'm gonna show you 6 tips to be productive when feeling tired. Yeah, this video right here.